Hello and welcome back. Today we'll have a look at the AD-2068 from ADDIESDIVE. It does come in the pelican case because it is a budget offering from ADDIESDIVE, so I've got no problems with these cases. I think they're great for transporting a couple of watches if you're going away or going abroad or whatever. You know, they're tough, they're durable, they do the job. Inside, obviously, you've got the watch. I'll show you in a minute. I've taken out 2 links. Now I've got a 7.5-inch wrist. Push pins. Your guarantee card. The instruction manual. And a little push pin tool. Which do come in handy, because I'm forever bending them. So, get that out of the way. Now this is the watch. Now I think it's a little hidden gem. There isn't a lot of reviews on this watch. It's been out a while now. Now the dimensions on this are 39mm case, 20mm lug width, 47mm lug to lug, and a whopping small 11.9mm case size. So it is really slim. And it's really light that way. It does have a bidirectional, bidirectional bezel. I don't know if you can. It is actually quite stiff to move, to be fair, to grip. But it does go both ways, like I say. And it does line up. If I can get it right. There you go. It does line up perfect. It is based off a vintage sub, and it does have a K1 mineral crystal, not sapphire. So it's got that dome to it, and I love that. It does have AR coating, but I think it's clear AR coating. Now, it does come in 2 colours, black, everything black, or blue, and I just went for the blue. Does have a screw down signed crown with the ADDIESDIVE logo on it, and the case back is screw down as well. I don't know if you can see. Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, there you go. Solid hand links. Big letdown, press clasp. I'm surprised that people are still using these, to be fair, but you know, for the money they are, the price point they are, they do the job. Signed clasp. You could always change out the clasp. It's only an 18mm clasp you need, so you could change that, but I won't bother. Keep it as it is. It was a really cheap, affordable piece. It's got polished edges. The rest is brushed. I find it a bit unusual that the back has got polished edges on as well, which is unusual. I've never seen one of them like that before. So it has got polish. It's a nice touch. Three Link Oyster bracelets with a screw down case back, screw down crown. Now the lume on these are really, really good, and I think that's what's the star of the show. It has got a date window, but it is a bit small. It's no good for my eyes. Got the ADDIESDIVE logo on there, which they should be changing that now. And it's got the old mil-spec sub dial. I'll just show you the lume. It is a bit light in here, but I'll try lume it up. It has actually got an aluminium bezel insert, not ceramic, but the actual bezel is lumed as well. The very first ones they did, they weren't lumed, whereas they've lumed them now. Let's just go wound up. I don't know if you can see that, sorry about that. So yeah, it is really good. It lasts a while. It's not mega great, but it does last a while though, to be fair. Any kind of light, and it is really good lume, to be fair. For the money these are. You know what I mean? Like, it's still lumed up. Got your Mercedes handset on it. It does run a quartz movement, obviously, due to the thinness. a Miyota 2115, which are bomb-proof. They're in so many brands, they are. So many brands. But overall, it's a really nice watch. And I think, personally, for the money, I only paid, I think it was £27. That's in GBP, 27 GBP. Obviously, that's in a sale. But I don't think they're much more anyway. But overall, it's a really good, really good hidden little gem, I think, personally. 3 micro adjust on there, which is, you know, these clasps, they were using these on my very first homage watch about 5 years ago. They were using these. But they do the job for what they are. Like I say, you can buy a cheap one if you really wanted to replace it, so it's not a big problem. I personally won't. I'll just leave it as it is. But I've been wearing the death out of this. And that dome is just fantastic. That's what does it for me. The slimness, the dome, and the lume. If you look, the lume is really good on it, to be fair. That's what's the star of the show on this. The lume, that domed crystal, K1 mineral. So it's the same as Ardlex that you get on Seikos, basically. It'll still scratch. And I've got a few Seikos that have got Ardlex and they scratch really easy. Aluminium bezel insert. You can't really expect too much for the price point. And I've noticed a lot of brands now are going back to aluminium bezel inserts instead of ceramic. But for me, I would personally like a matte ceramic bezel insert put in this and a TOPHAT sapphire crystal. Maybe they will in time, maybe they won't. Like I say, it's bi-directional, so you can move it both ways, which is pretty handy if you're really into timing stuff. But I never do. I just wear watches. But yeah, it's superb. To be fair, for the money they are, they're absolutely superb. Like I say, it's only a quick review. Here's one of them hidden gems that I have, like I say, I've seen not a lot about it on YouTube. So just thought I'd grab one and show you guys what I personally think of it. And I think for the money, it's a no-brainer. Like I say, the Miyota movement, they are good. They don't always hit the markers. They do so far around and they don't others. But like I say, I've got 3 or 4 pieces that are 10 times this price and don't hit the markers. So, you know, it's nothing unusual. But yeah, I'm impressed with that. For the money it is. And ADDIESDIVE, oh, you know, they are producing some good pieces at the moment. And the blue's like, it's weird because the blue's like a powder blue, but also a darker blue. It's weird. It depends how you see it in the light if you look. It does reflect really nice. It's like a matte finish. It's not like a glossy finish dial. But yeah, the lume on it, it's still lumed now. Like, so any kind of light, just a bit of light on it, like it's raging. It really is raging. But, you know, that's what brought me to buying one, to be fair. And I just, like I say, I love how thin it is. And it's not top heavy, you know what I mean? I've got Steel Dive 1953s. They are a bit top heavy with them being an automatic. Whereas this, you can't tell you're wearing it. You put this on a NATO, you wouldn't know you're wearing it. It's super, super light. I'm not sure, I haven't weighed it or what it weighs with the actual bracelet. Like I say, I have two links out and I've got a 7.5 inch wrist. So this will fit up to a good 8.5, 9 inch wrist, even on the micro adjust. Like I say, I've got 7.5 inch wrist. So like I say, I've taken 2 out. But overall, guys, I just thought I'd give you a little quick look. It is superb. I would highly recommend one. Like I say, 2 colours, black or blue. Can't go wrong. And I'll leave it at that, guys. Thanks for watching.